Hello and welcome to today's edition of Awesome Arms. So you're going to need a wall to work up against as well as a variety of weights. Again, use what you have. If you don't have weights, you can still go through the motions. You'll still get lots of good stuff. So we are going to start out facing the wall. You're going to put your hands on, so feet are a comfortable distance apart to start. And again, if this bothers your wrists, you can go to knuckles. You can try to steeple fingers. The goal is really, if you can, to keep this wrist straight while we're doing the majority of it. So again, if this is uncomfortable, it's okay to try one of the other variations. We are going to get a little more challenging with this as we go. But we're going to start with just a wall push-up. I know you're going, but it's a wall push-up, Sharon. Yeah. Both places from here. So this is just your warm-up. I want you to see how do the shoulders feel today. Really pay attention to the core, keeping the abs engaged, keeping your hips in line with shoulder, hips, ankle. And you're leaning from the ankle. So you also get a little calf stretch in there. Isn't that nice? Okay, so we just got a few of them here. And then, again, if this is easy, go ahead and step back just a little bit more. So you can keep the ankles or the heels down and you're still working through that press. Okay, so again, watch the shoulders blades. As you push forward, the shoulder blades are staying apart. So you're not allowing the shoulder blades to slide too far apart beyond neutral. Just a couple more here. And kind of note where your feet are on the ground, because we're going to start from here. All right, grabbing your dumbbells, starting off with the bicep curls. So it's up, pulse, and then slowly down. Up, pulse, slowly down. Now I want you to slowly work your way over to your wall. Up, pulse, slowly down. So which way do your hands face? That really is going to depend on you today, what's comfortable. The purpose of the wall here is to minimize that body rock so that the elbows are doing all the work. So notice elbows are in front of my hips just a little bit. That little pulse just adds a little extra. All right, now changing it to halfway, all the way, halfway, and down. Again, halfway, all the way, halfway, and down. So again, what do you want to do with where your palms face? It changes how you hit the muscles. So experiment. Every time we change an angle of something, feel free to change it. It's okay if those elbows come forward a little bit. And again, that's with control, right? Because your bicep crosses that shoulder joint. You've heard me say that before. Last one here. And release. Coming into kick back. So you can do one arm and stay supported on your leg. Or if you've got a strong low back and you're comfortable, both arms and you're staying supported through the ab engagement. So press the arms back. Release. So as you release, just let gravity do its job. Release. So you're not swinging. You have that pause at the bottom. And again, pause at the top, right? So this is how you get stronger. Take momentum out. Try to keep your body still. Again, I got a little bit of sway forward and back, so I'm going to see if I can do it here. Not quite. So is there something that I can do that will help me with that awareness? Excuse me, Alexa's ringing. Alexa, business. I'm back. Okay, so what can I do to minimize my body sweat? Okay. Again, sometimes we experiment and things don't work, right? So a staggered stance keeps me out of that fun little bop. So when I had music in my head, we used to sway with the music. Now there's no music. Okay, it's probably still in my head. And you're just working it back. Working it back. All right, one more. And then again, we're going to change. So going back to this wall. Again, what hand position works? Your hands are down low, elbows are going to be coming into your side and then press away. So if you want a little bit more range of motion, steeple those fingers. So you're also strengthening your hands. If you happen to have some toning balls lying around, you can also put the balls up against the wall and push away. So the elbows are standing close. Again, yoga blocks forward. Okay. Lots of options here. And again, if you're feeling it in your wrist, roll forward a little bit so the palm is more on ball or at the edge of your yoga block. And the focus again is on the press away. If that's easy, again, find out where your feet were on the previous exercise. Ooh, maybe not there. And again, work on straightening the arms as far as you're comfortable. Core is staying engaged. Again, minimize the body sway. So you can let your heels lift, or you can keep your heels down and move from the ankle or move from the ball of the foot. We got 2 more here. And then release. All right, keeping lighter weights going into shoulders. So it's up, bend the elbows, and then slowly down. Up, bend the elbows. So it's time on task when we bend the elbows. This is called distraction principle. Maybe I shouldn't tell you what it is. Okay, to keep you entertained, because the arms are having to hold that weight, right? So you're taking the arms up, palms are out, forward, thumbs are up. Keep the elbows in place, keep the shoulder blades in place, lower it down. Take it up, bring it around, take it down, up, bring it around. We got 1 more like this, and then we are going to reverse it. So you're bringing it up, you're opening out, and then down. All right, so this version is a little bit more challenging because we're going into the longer lever here when we're more fatigued, when we're already up and we've already done a set the other way. So again, what's your stance? Keep the body still. Try to keep the weight equal between both feet. Hips are going to be stacked or level. Our shoulders should be stacked over the hips. They would be stacked if we were side lying. So feel this in your shoulders right through here. Boom, boom. We got a couple more. Last one. And release. Okay. Going back to the wall. Find that spot where your feet were when we were doing the push-ups and get yourself in position again. All right, so right at the moment your feet are together, I want you to bring your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders and then do a few push-ups. See how things feel. So again, engage the core. So now your elbows are going wide. The previous one, they were going down, right? So now the elbows are wide, you're pressing away. And then I want one hand in center. And then take it halfway between where it was on the outside and center. Now, single arm push-ups. If that's too much for you, you're bringing yourself in. You also want to focus on keeping the hips square, shoulders square. So stick with this arm. So your range of motion may be different. Again, if that bothers your wrist, try one of the other options we've already talked through. So this is about torso stability, making this pec work a little bit more. We got a couple more here. Last one is the weight equal right to left. Okay. Bring the other hand out. So hands in line with the shoulder. Press in and out. Try to keep that elbow mostly up. It doesn't want to be straight across, but a little bit down. And again, watch the core. Keep weight equal on both feet. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale on whichever is the hardest part. Again, this is a different exercise. It might be a little bit more challenging. We got 2 more. And release. And you are done with round 1 today. So I encourage you to go back through now and do a second round. Challenge yourself. I'm going to do it here off the air. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for being here.